Debbie, how you doing? Welcome to Friday's live stream. Hope you've had a great week so far, and hope you can hear. Go ahead and let me know how I'm coming through for you. Give others a chance to get onto the channel here. Hey, Exol, how you doing? Am I coming through? Can you hear me okay? Awesome. Good to know. See if we get any other folks to drop in the next couple of minutes here. Tonight's going to be a little out of the ordinary. I didn't have my videos up in time this week to get too many comments on them. So we'll do some other types of drawings for everybody that shows up tonight. And then we'll catch the comments from my videos this week and add them in for next week. So for right now, we'll wait to see who else shows up. And we'll see what goes on. Yeah, I just put 2 videos up like 10 minutes ago, so won't be much of an opportunity for people to comment on those for tonight's live stream. So did anybody have anything exciting happen this week? I spent most of my week doing other work rather than working on videos. Got to be kind of a crazy week. Hey, Wayne Finicum, how you doing? Glad to see you. All right, looks like we've got 3 individuals in here right now. Hopefully we get more as the time marches on. Hey, Tops Vintage, how you doing? Welcome into the show. Oh, sorry to hear that, Wayne. What kind of work were you doing that they shut down the funding? Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds like heavy work. Sounds like something that they should get funding back on, you would think. It's not like logs and brush are going to clear themselves. So, has anybody been opening any packs this week? Finding any cool cards in anything that you might have been opening? I always like to hear about great finds that folks have. Oh yeah, retail's tough to find right now, isn't it? Yeah, it's tough to find cards. I have some that I'll be putting up on the website soon. My son works at the Walmart in Laramie, Wyoming, and he eventually pulls things off the rack for me there as they come in. I've got a couple of blasters of 2021 Donruss Diamond Kings I'll be putting up there. I think a couple of packs. I think they're 2021 Bowman. And then I think some packs of the Diamond Kings and maybe some 21 Tops. I'm not sure. Oh, that'd be an awesome place to go, Wayne. Somebody who's purchased. That surprises me that there's even anybody selling off their stock. That's amazing that they have anything left for someone to buy in bulk like that. That's cool. That ought to be a nice trip for you. So tonight we're going to do something a little bit different. As more and more people flow in, I'll be adding everyone to a wheel of names. And at the end of the night, we'll spin that wheel and give away a prize for tonight, as we won't have a regular weekly prize that since my videos went up late this week. So that's what we'll do at the end of the night. And then for the main portion, we'll do some pack wars tonight with everybody who's here. We'll just go through like we normally do, and have challengers throughout the night, give away some good cards, and maybe at the end of the night we'll have a final pack war like we did last week for that Bo Jackson card. I think it was a Bo Jackson that I had pulled out last week that we were battling on. Let me see. Yeah, there it is. We were battling for this Bo Jackson that to me looks, I don't know, it looks like a PSA 10 to me, but I'm not the final judge of that. Maybe the centering top to bottom would knock it off of PSA 10 contention, but it's still a great looking Bo Jackson card. We'll do this one as our final round in the pack wars and see if somebody can't win that tonight. And we'll be going through my final loose box of the 1990 Upper Deck as our pack wars box tonight. All that I would have left of this 1990 stuff is a sealed case, and I'm not sure if I'm going to open that case or not. It's the last sealed case of cards I even have, so I might leave it sealed for a while and see, what the future brings for cards next time we have a pandemic. But tonight we'll crack open that sealed box for our pack wars. Not the sealed case, but this sealed box. Hey, Shaw Racing Collects, welcome. Glad to see you. Okay, well, why don't we get started with our pack wars for the night? Let's tear into this box right now. Again, I left my knife in the garage, but I think I can get a hold of the plastic on this one and give it a nice rip from the back here, possibly. There we go. Yeah, let's get a little piece of it there. All right. Yeah, I hope you see some Hersheisers as well. We've been pulling Hersheisers when you're not here. I've seen a few so far. Gradeworthy, how you doing? Welcome to the program. I'm going to get your name on our wheel of names right now because we will be spinning that later for a end of the night prize. For right now, we're going to have Debbie Olson versus X Zol on our very first pack war of the night. There's Debbie's pack will be on the right, and X-Zol will be on the left. And we're going to put a triple card pack on the board here. We've got a George Brett from 1991 Upper Deck, a throwback of Reggie Jackson from the Perennial All-Stars, and an actual 1986 Dennis Eckersley. So those are the 3 cards we're going to give away here. Zach Sports, welcome. Let's get your name on the board here for Pack Wars and end of night drawing. There we go. I have to keep an eye on the chat tonight to make sure I catch everybody coming in. All right, X-Zol, we're going to open your pack first. And since it's the first round of the night, we're going to go most career singles. So most career 1-baggers. Here we go. Good luck to X-Zol and Debbie on this first round of Pack Wars. We're going to get a Baseball Heroes card right there of Reggie Jackson. That's nice. And we got a pitcher. He won't help us. Another pitcher. There we go. We've got singles. 628 for Harold Reynolds. 1,423 for Steve Sax. That's a pretty good number. 1,423. That's another pitcher right there. Another pitcher. And nothing major league on that one. Delino DeShields rookie card. That's another pitcher. Matt Winters. That's a rookie card for Matt Winters, it looks like. Wade Boggs. He should have a few hits. 1,597 for Mr. Wade Boggs. Get some lights on the subject here. I think Wade Boggs is going to be your good one. 1,597. There's a young guy there. Another fairly young guy there. 623 hits. Steve Lyons, infielder, 452. And Lilliquist, young guy, pitcher. All right, so Wade Boggs, that cool Wade Boggs card right there. 1,597. So whoever wins this round will get that Wade Boggs card as well. So that's cool. Let's see, Debbie. Here we go. This is your pack. All right. Good luck, Debbie. See who we can find. Henry Cotto, 287. Rob Nelson, first baseman, 27. That's a rookie card of Marquise Grissom. He won't have many stats anyway on there. That's a pitcher. Paul O'Neill at this point had 285. Blankenship, young guy, second base, 29 hits. Alvarez is a pitcher. There's DeShields again. That's a pitcher. Another pitcher. Oh, that's another cool one. It's got Brian Smith on the front of the card and a nice batting stance, but he's actually a pitcher. We have to flip to the back of the card to see him in pitching action. I always like when they put the pitchers at bat because that's becoming a thing of the past. I don't know if they're doing that even in the National League now. So I think they put a hiatus on pitchers hitting. No? I don't know. I can't remember. I think last year they didn't do it. I don't know if this year they are or not. 547 for Dykstra. Roberto Alomar. I think Dykstra was maybe not the most so far. 329 and 724 is probably the most from this pack. Howard Johnson, I think, is your most, Debbie, at 724, which means that Exol is going to take this first round. Just want to make sure I give him the proper cards here. I don't think anybody else had close to 724 from your pack, Debbie. Nope. So 724 for Mr. Howard Johnson. Congratulations, Exol. You have taken the first round in Pack Wars tonight. So you will get the Howard Johnson card, the Wade Boggs card, as well as the Eckersley, George Brett, and Reggie Jackson. So those are your winnings from the first round, Exol. All right, our next contestant is going to be Wayne Finnegan. You are the challenger now. There's Wayne's pack of cards right there. Exol, you're going to be on my right there. Here we go. We'll do doubles now. Second round, we will do doubles. Most career doubles. Here we go, Wayne. This is your pack. Most career doubles. See who we have. Omar Vizquel only has 7. That's not too many. There's a pitcher. Another pitcher. Tom Brookens is a third baseman. He has 168. 168 doubles right there. That's 96 doubles. Here's another pitcher. Candy Maldonado has 127. That's not going to be enough. Matt Young is a pitcher. I think Todd Zeile was pretty young at this point. Yeah, in fact, this is most likely his rookie card. Jay Buhner out in the outfield, 30 doubles. Keith Moreland, first baseman, 214. That's going to be more than Tom Brookens. Here's a shortstop with 130. Brumley only has 7, and Mickey Tettleton, 58. So, looks like, Wayne, you have Keith Moreland as your number 1 guy for doubles at 214. Let's put him on the board right there. Let me pull the cards that we're going to be playing for real quick. Let's throw up a throwback card of perennial all-stars Roberto Clemente. All right, let's see what else we have here. How about an all-star? I think this is from 89 Topps of Andre Dawson. And then we'll throw in, let's see what else we have floating around here. Someone we don't often give away. How about a Jeff Bagwell from the Astros? That's going to be from, I think that's a Topps Big League from a year or so ago. So those will be our 3 cards. Now let's get Exol. Hey, Kaysen, how you doing? Let me get your name on the list so you can participate tonight. All right, you're on the board. Okay, Exol, most career doubles. Let's see who's going to take this little collection right here. And we need to beat, let me remind myself, 214 doubles. All right. This is a young first baseman. He's doesn't have many. 3. There's a nice checklist with Kevin Mitchell on there. Hey, there's an Andre Dawson. We're giving a card of his away right now. Paul O'Neill, 64 doubles at this point. Rance Mullenix, 188. That won't be enough. Got a pitcher. Eric Hetzel is a pitcher. Jeff Husson, infielder. He only has 7 doubles. Got another pitcher here. We're getting down pretty thin here. 2 doubles for that guy. Andy McGaffigan is a pitcher. There's another pitcher. This catcher has 46. Chet Lemon. Nice outfielder. There we go. Chet Lemon's going to do it for you. Chet Lemon has 380 doubles. So that is going to be the winner. X-Zol, you have taken round 2. So the Jeff Bagwell, the Andre Dawson, and the Roberto Clemente are going to go into your stack, along with the Keith Moreland and Chet Lemon cards. All right, we're going to have to say goodbye to Wayne Finicum in this round and say congratulations to X-Zol. All right, X, how long are you going to stay on top today? This hill is fully yours at the moment. Let's get our packs up. Here is the Challengers pack. The Challenger is going to be Topps Vintage. Topps Vintage, that's your pack. X-Zol, this is your pack. And this is our 3rd round, so we're going to do triples, career triples. Let us get some cards up here again. What are we playing for? We don't often play for the coaches. That's a nice looking 89. I think the green and gold really go well with the wood borders on that. That's the Tony La Russa manager card, and I believe he's in the Hall of Fame as a manager. So we're going to put that one up there. We don't often have the score cards as well. I think this is, maybe this is what, 1990 maybe? 1988. 1988 score, Bert Blyleven, Hall of Famer. Let's see who else we have available in the old stack. We've got a nice Mark McGwire, 1988 McGwire record breaker card. We'll throw that one on there as well for our 3rd card. Here we go. Triples, career triples. Good luck to Topps Vintage. This is your pack. You need somebody with a mountain of triples. Get a Heroes card in here. It's the header. All right, here's an outfielder with 1 triple. That's not enough, I don't think. Jack Howell, 3rd baseman with 13 triples. That's a pitcher. See, 13 was our tallest one. There's 38 is our most so far. There's 1 for Charlie O'Brien. And this is a pitcher. I'm not sure, Wayne. What is the error supposed to be on that record breaker card? I didn't know there was an error available. So you might have to educate me a little bit on what I should look for to know if that's a corrected or not. This outfielder only has no major league triples. Frank Tanana is a pitcher, is another pitcher. Randy Johnson, that's a pretty cool Randy Johnson card, though. Nice. Here's another pitcher. Oh, boy, this is a pack of pitchers for Topps Vintage. Here's a catcher with 6 triples. Yeah, behind his heel in the bottom right, there is a white triangle. So this is the error. I'll show that real quick once we get our card. Yep, so it looks like Tom Brookins is your guy, Topps Vintage, with 38 triples. So here's that Mark McGwire. And I think this is the triangle you're talking about right down here. So this must be the uncorrected error version of that card. So there you go. All right, X-Zol, we are trying to beat 38 triples. Let's see what your pack holds. 38 triples. Here we go. Who we have here? Kenny Williams. He's got 6 triples. There's a Texas Rangers checklist. David Wells is a pitcher. Here's an outfielder. How many triples does he have? 14. That's another pitcher. And another pitcher. Don Robinson is going to come in with pitching. Dave Winfield, had been around a while. Let's see. There we go. 74. That's going to take the win. X-Zol is still on top. Let's see if anybody has more than 74. So we give away the correct card here. Alan Trammell has 49. Mark Davis is a pitcher. Mike Jackson is a pitcher. There's only 2 triples there and 3 there. So yes, Dave Winfield is going to take the win. X-Zol, you are on top still. So you'll take those 3 cards, the Tom Brookens and the Hall of Fame Dave Winfield on your stack. Nice work, nice work. It seems to be your night tonight. The packs are being kind to you. All right, who is next? Topps Vintage, Shaw Racing collects. Shaw Racing, you are a challenger now. That is your pack to get your card from. Shaw Racing, there is X-Zol's pack. Now that we're on 4th base for the night, which means home plate, obviously, we're going to go career home runs. Let's see who we can throw on the prize podium right now. Try to reach back to original Hall of Fame cards. Here's a nice Wade Boggs. This is the checklist from Collector's Choice, but I really like that picture of Wade Boggs right there. The ball is still coming in. He's just started his swing. That's a nice shot of him. And as I stated, it is the checklist card. You can see that for the Yankees from that year's Collector's Choice from Upper Deck. But that's a great picture of Wade Boggs, so I'm going to put that one on the board. And then we're going to find some other cool folks here. This is more of a throwback, but I do like this Carlton Fisk. It's a turkey red, I think from last year's Topps. I like that one with the sunset in the background. He's just standing there basking in his glory. I like that. And we'll throw in, how about, let's throw this one in. This is a Tom Glavine. I don't know if it's his rookie card from 89. It might be his 89 Topps rookie. If it's not, it's then his second year, but I'm pretty sure it's his rookie card. So those will be our cards for this one. Hey, John F., how you doing? Let's get your name on the wheel. We're going to be spinning later on for a prize. And this is also what we're using to get our challengers for Pack Wars. All right, career home runs. We were working with Shaw Racing. So this is your pack, Shaw Racing. Most career home runs is what we're looking for. Here we go. Hey, another of those Heroes cards. All right. There's a Juan Gonzalez rookie. It's a good-looking card right there. Okay. Here we go. The stats, of course, he's not going to have much in the way of stats on a rookie card. Kurt Wilkerson, 4 home runs. Obviously a young guy there. Here we go. Dave Parker, 307. That's a good number to start with. You're going to have your work cut out for you, X-Zol. 307 home runs for Dave Parker. Let's see if anybody else can do better than that. Pascal Perez as a pitcher. Chris James hasn't been in long enough. 50 home runs. Here's Will Clark. At this point, he only had 98 home runs. Daryl Boston, 38 home runs. Bud Black is a pitcher. Here's another pitcher, Juan Augusto. There's another pitcher, Roger Clemens, of course. Nice Roger Clemens. And we've got Dan Pasqua with 73. So Dave Parker, 307 career home runs at this point. That is your number, Shaw Racing. That's a good one, 307. We just might have a new King of the Hill. Hey, Epiphany, how you doing? Let's get your name on the wheel for a spin later on tonight. Bear with you a moment. We're in the middle of Pack Wars right now. Epiphany Card Collectors. There we go. Got you on there. All right, we were just about to open X Zol's pack to see if he can beat 307 home runs with somebody in this pack. Here we go. X Zol, good luck. 307 that's a tough number to beat. Dave Cone is a pitcher. And we've got another pitcher. And I think another pitcher. Downing, designated hitter, 234. That won't do it. Roberto Kelly is pretty young at this point, 11 home runs. Chad Kreuter is 6 home runs. There's a pitcher. Tony Phillips, 33 home runs. All right. Pitcher, Jeff King. First baseman, young guy, only has 5 home runs at that point. That's a pitcher. Here we go. 164 for Steve Balboni. Dave Vale, a catcher with 35 home runs. Here's Ryan Sandberg. How many does Ryan Sandberg have at this point? Only 139 for Hall of Famer Ryan Sandberg. 139. I think that Ryan Sandberg is your top card, 139. Let me verify that. But I think X Zol, your run for the night has ended. What did I say? 139. Yep. Steve Balboni has the top with 164. So X Zol, that's the end of your run. Shaw Racing Collects. You are now the King of the Hill. Let's see how long you can last. Yeah, get X Zol's name on his stack real quick before I forget who they belong to. All right. Get some little strips of paper going here. And find myself a pen. X Zol, not a bad stack tonight. You did well. Stayed up there for about 4 or 5 rounds. That's pretty good. Nice little run. All right. So you're going to get Shaw Racing is going to get the Dave Parker, the Steve Balboni, the Tom Glavine from 89 Tops, the Carlton Fisk, Turkey Red, and the cool Wade Boggs card there. And let's go to our next contestant, which is going to be Grade-Worthy Trading Cards. Grade-Worthy, you are next, the next challenger. So here is your pack, Grade-Worthy as the challenger. Here is the King's pack. That's going to be for Shaw Racing Collects. Let's find ourselves some cards to put on here. One of my favorite cards, the Roberto Clemente Turn Back the Clock from 87 Tops. We'll put that one there. 1988 Fleer. We've got the Hitting King and the Thief. That's a cool card. So the Thief, I don't know if that talks about steals. Tony Gwynn wrapped 162 singles that season, and Vince Coleman is the most wanted man in baseball. He's 109 stolen bases. So we've got the King and the Thief. That's a cool card. And let's see, how about an original during his playing days, since we're talking steals, Ricky Henderson, 1990 tops right there. And since we got two thieves in the stack, we will do most career steals. Gradeworthy, this is your pack. Most career steals. Here we go. And you're sure welcome, Exol. I'm happy to hopefully give some cards to people that are on their checklist of people they collect. I hope some of those cards you're getting are ones that you enjoy. All right, here we go. Stolen bases, 159 for Jeff Leonard. There's Robin Ventura with 0 stolen bases at that point. Here's another Juan Gonzalez rookie. That's the second one we've pulled from this box. 2 Gonzalez rookies. Here's a first baseman with 12 stolen bases. You got a pitcher. There's another pitcher. Lance Parrish, 23 stolen bases. Matt Young is a pitcher. Greg Myers is a catcher with no stolen bases to that point. Juan Samuel. Here we go. Let's see. Yep, he's going to have more than Jeff Leonard. Juan Samuel has 280 at this point in his career. There's another pitcher. Barry Lyons had 1 at this point. 1 stolen base. 19 for Kent Herbeck. There we go. This will be more. Willie Wilson of the Royals at this point had 588 stolen bases. And that's going to be your number, Gradeworthy. 588 from Willie Wilson. 588. All right, Shaw. Shaw Racing needs to beat 588 stolen bases. Here we go. A Ricky Henderson would be nice, wouldn't it? All right, 279 for Gary Redus. There's a cool John Smoltz artist's rendition. I started putting this set together the other night. There's a Tim Raines. I have about half of them, I think, so far. Maybe some of these will go in my collection. There's a cool Tim Raines base card. At this point, Mr. Tim Raines had... how much do we have to beat? 588. Willie Wilson has 588. Oh, Tim Raines has 585 at this point. That is really close. That's a pitcher. Here's an outfielder with 8 stolen bases. Juan Guzman is a pitcher. Matt Noakes, 3 stolen bases at this point. And we've got Gary, somebody, shortstop with 0 stolen bases. Chris Gwynn, Tony Gwynn's brother, I believe. That's a pitcher. Infielder with 106. Steve Jeltz, 17 stolen bases. 16 for Fred Manrique. And 32 for Ron Gant. Shaw Racing collects. You've been knocked off the hill by... if you had had a guy with 4 more stolen bases, you would have gotten that one. But you lost it by only 3. So let me find that Tim Raines card again. There it is. There we go. So Gradeworthy, you'll get the Willie Wilson card, the Tim Raines card, as well as the Ricky Henderson, the Tony Gwynn, Vince Coleman, Hitting King and the Thief, and the Turn Back the Clock, Roberto Clemente. Congratulations, Gradeworthy. Let me put Shaw Racing's name on his stack here. All right. That was a squeak there, wasn't it? Boy, that was a good one. Okay, Shaw Racing got your name on your stack. I haven't sent yours from this past week, so I'll just include these in the envelope. All right, Gradeworthy, you are the king of the hill now. Let's see who your challenger is. You are going to go up against Zach's Sports Cards. All right, Zach, you are up. Here, yeah, this is a time where players you never thought would ever win anything are at least winning cards for you. Guys you've never even heard of. Willie Wilson, for one. It's kind of nice when an unknown wins it for you. All right. Who did I say? Zach Sports, yours is this pack. Gradeworthy, yours is over here. We just did home runs. Why don't we give the pitchers a chance? And we are going to do most innings pitched by a pitcher. Let's pull some cards out of here and see what we're going to give away this time around. Maybe we can find some nice Hall of Famers. Well, there's a Hall of Fame pitcher. I think Steve Carlton is in the Hall of Fame. Let's see who else we've got here. How about a 1989 Gary Carter Hall of Famer, since he's a catcher, the other half of pitching right there. And since we've got a pitcher and a catcher, let's put up a Monster Hall of Fame hitter with a cool perennial All-Stars Ken Griffey Jr. right there. All right, most innings pitched. Zach's, this is your pack. Most innings pitched. Let's see who we can get. All right. We want one of those old pitchers. There's Alejandro Pena, innings pitched. 769. So that's going to be your most so far, 769. Couple of checklists here. Outfielder, here's a pitcher. John Franco. 528. That's not going to beat 769. Second baseman. Here's another catcher. Outfielder. That is a rookie pitcher. He'll not have any innings pitched. Jeff Innes. Young guy, only 84 innings. There's a shortstop, a catcher. Here's a pitcher with 36 innings, and then Ozzie Smith, a shortstop. Nice card of Ozzie Smith. So Alejandro Pena of the Dodgers is your guy with 769 innings. That's not a very big number, Zach. Ooh, you start getting some of those long-time pitchers, and that 769 isn't going to look too great. But good luck. Let us see how Gradeworthy comes out in this pack. Another one of those Heroes cards. It's the header. Here's a pitcher, Brian Meyer, 30 innings pitched. Dennis Cook, 143. There's a second baseman. An infielder. There's Ken Griffey Sr. I'm going to throw the Ken Griffey Sr. card onto the stack so that you'll get junior and senior, whoever wins this one. 134 for Ramon Martinez. Pete O'Brien is a first baseman. Les Lancaster, 291. 410. I'm going to be shocked if 769 wins this, because that's not a lot of innings. When you're talking some of the old-time pitchers that you might find, and there's a first baseman and an outfielder. Zach, your 769 stood the test, and there you go. 769 innings pitched wins this round. Gradeworthy, you have been knocked off the hill. Wow. Let me see who the best there was in that little pack. It was like 100 and something, I thought. Let me make sure. I just want to make sure I give the cards out to the folks that win them. Let's see. I don't know if it was this John Franco or not, but he had 528. So we'll put the John Franco as the winning card there. I accidentally mixed them together before I had pulled the highest one from that second pack. All right, Gradeworthy, there we go. Put your stack over here to be mailed out. Put Zach over in the winner's circle with his John Franco and his Alejandro Pena cards, along with the Griffey Jr., Senior, the Gary Carter, and the Steve Carlton. And you're right, Wayne, no Hershiser's yet. We shall see if we can get some Hershiser's before the night is out. All right, Zach's sports cards. You are the king of the hill right now. Your challenger is Kaysen 2006. You are the new challenger. Let's see how you can do. Hey, Kenny Weaver, let's get your name on the board. We have a new challenger to go into the game. All right, Kaysen 2006. Here is your pack. And here is Zach's pack. We just did most innings pitched. Now let's do most at-bats. Why don't we take the other end of pitching and find somebody with the most at-bats? Let's give away another Tom Glavine in this round. That's the 89 Donruss. How about an Allen and Ginter Vladimir Guerrero card right there? That's a cool card of Vladdy. Let's toss into the ring. Let's see. And since we're opening 1991, let's throw in a 1991 Randy Johnson, Hall of Famer Randy Johnson. Those will be the cards we give away. Kaysen 2006, we want most at-bats. Here we go, most at-bats. All right, we're going to start out with Milt Thompson with 2,030. That's a pretty good start. 2,030 at-bats. There's a pitch. Ooh, nice. We got a Sosa and a Bo Jackson out of this pack. Check those two out right there. Back-to-back great players. Sammy Sosa's star rookie and Bo Jackson. Of course, this is early in their careers, so they're not going to have the at-bat numbers that we'd like to see, even though Bo Jackson at this point had 1,432. All right, I'm going to have to set those aside and be careful with those until I can get them properly protected. All right, we've got another pitcher. Another pitcher. That's another pitcher. Gerald Perry. Ooh, we had 2,030 as the most. Gerald Perry has 2,040 at-bats. 2,040. There's another pitcher. Another pitcher. Another pitcher. Another pitcher. My goodness, the pitchers are coming out of the woodwork now. That's 2028. That's not going to be the top number. There we go. Gary Pettis. 2,765 at-bats for Mr. Gary Pettis. Then we have another pitcher. So Gary Pettis, 2,765 is the number to beat. That's a good number to have. So Kaysen 2006, you've got a great number on the board. Yeah, Gradeworthy needed all those pitchers, didn't he? Hardly got any. All right. Zach Sports, you've got to beat 2,765. Yeah, I can send you some of those stickers, not a problem. Do you have any favorites, or are you just trying to put together the set? Just because that'll determine how I send them to you. If you are trying to do the set, then I'll make sure to send different ones rather than all the repeats that come in a single box. Because the way they put these in there, you'll get like 4 different ones, and that'll be it. So cool. You're putting together the set. I'll go ahead and see what I have in my stack of stickers to help you along with that set. Hey, Epiphany. You're going to be one of the guys up soon, but we'll run your round anyway. And if you win, I'll just send those out to you. Thanks for dropping by for your lunch. I appreciate it. All right. Well, guess what, Kaysen? We've been sitting here jabbering while the winning card has been staring us in the face right here. Fred Lynn, just to give you an idea, Fred Lynn was born in 1952. Fred Lynn had played a lot of baseball to this point in his career. So Fred Lynn has at-bats 6,729 at-bats over 16 seasons of Major League Baseball. I don't think we even need to look at the rest of the cards in this stack, because I'll bet you 6,729 is going to be the most of anybody in this pack. Wow, that was so close. Holy smokes. Rob Deere was more in the ballpark with 2,084. Oh, brother. Man, when you pull one of those old guys and you're just looking for the most of something, they just stack them up. That's for sure. 2,765. Wow. I don't see anybody else that's even going to come close. There's Bert Blyleven. That would have been your innings pitched guy right there. That's who you needed for innings pitched. 4,702. Yep. All right. Jody Davis. He doesn't have enough at-bats. 3,557. That won't beat Fred Lynn. Oh, my goodness. Oh, here's another long-timer. Lee Smith. He's a pitcher, though. Oh, he hadn't been around as long as I thought at that point. And then Sean Dunston. So Fred Lynn is going to win it for Zach's Sports. So, Zach, you are still the king of the hill, thanks to Mr. Fred Lynn. He also became an actor after his baseball career. So you'll get the Gary Pettis card and his 2,765 hits, along with Fred Lynn and his 6,000 hits. The Randy Johnson, the Vladdy, and the Glavine. Those are going to go into your stack. And Shaw Racing collects. Yeah, if I've got any extras, I'll put those in your little package as well for your son, for those stickers. All right. Fred Lynn wins it for you. All right. Next challenger. John F. You are the next challenger. Step up to the plate. Here is your pack, John F. Zach's Sports Cards. There is your pack right there. Let's get some prizes on the board. Let's try to find some Hall of Famers in my stack, some more Hall of Famers. Let's throw in one of these cool All-Star cards. It's the commemorative set, only available in the rack packs. Gary Carter, Hall of Fame catcher. And then we'll throw, how about another pitcher, Dennis Eckersley from 1990 tops. And actually, this is one of, I'm going to swap out the 1990 tops for a different one. And here's the reason. I like the border on this other one better. The 91 Fleer. I like the yellow border. I don't know if it's very popular for most people, but I like that border. And let's reach way back in time with a throwback Allen and Ginter to Bob Feller, who at one point had the fastest pitch in baseball. I believe Bob Feller is the one where they used a policeman on a motorcycle, and they did an exhibition where the motorcycle cop raced the pitch to the target, and the pitch got there before the motorcycle did. And I believe the pitch was something like 103 miles per hour or some silly thing like that. So it was a pretty fun little thing. I think you can find a video of it on YouTube, as a matter of fact. All right. Speaking of fast pitching, we all know that the fastball strikes folks out quite a bit. So let's do the most strikeouts for a pitcher. Most strikeouts for a pitcher. Here we go. Pete Rose, 14,000. That's crazy. Oh, that guy. They need to put him in the Hall of Fame. If they're even considering the likes of Barry Bonds and, Mark McGwire and Jose Canseco and those kind of guys who were taking drugs, I think they can put a guy who bet a little bit on baseball in the Hall of Fame. That's just me, though. That's just my opinion. Here we go. Strikeouts for a pitcher. And this is, who did I say was playing? This is John F's pack. Here we go, John. We need some pitchers. There's an outfielder. There's an outfielder. Oh, no. Outfield. Catcher. Here we go. Pete Smith has 250 strikeouts right there. Third baseman. Oh, you're just not getting the pitchers. Bert Blyleven. Now we're talking. 3,562 for Bert Blyleven. 3,562. Paul Gibson only has 127. Kent Herbeck is a first baseman. Catcher, and here's one more pitcher, still not a very old guy, 208. Bert Blyleven is your number, John F., with 3,562. 3,562. Oh, and it's that cool Blyleven where it shows his complete motion in these layered shots. So that's cool. Nice, Bert Blyleven, Hall of Famer. Here we go. Zach Sports. What are we going to do? Hey, Mess of Things, how you doing? There you go. Stop in at Walmart for your Pop-Tarts. We're going to put a Mess of Things onto our wheel here since he just dropped in. And he'll be a new challenger in Pack Wars here as well. But let's finish this one off. Zach Sports, you need to beat Mr. Bert Blyleven's career strikeout number that he had after the 1989 season, which was well into the 3,000s. Here we go. Hoping for a Nolan Ryan, are we? Okay, let's see who we got. We've got Doyle Alexander with 1,528. I'm going to keep that one up since it's the highest so far from this pack. 3 strikeouts for Mr. Blaine Beatty. Lance Johnson is an outfielder. Mike Felder is an outfielder. This guy is a catcher. Here's another outfielder. That is a pitcher. 850 strikeouts right there. Third baseman. Candelaria, 1,532. Musselman has 111. Dennis Rasmussen, 644. There's a first baseman. Gary Gaetti is a third baseman. Tom Bolton, 79 strikeouts. And outfielder. Sorry, Zach, you've been knocked off the hill. Your best pitcher had 1,528. Congratulations to John F. You're now the king of the hill thanks to Bert Blyleven. Hall of Famer Bert Blyleven, who won a few games in his day, and he just won another game. So we're going to make his total games won after this card 145. We'll give him another stat right there. All right. Zach, we'll put your cards off to the side so those can be sent off to you. And we'll put John F. on the King of the Hill spot. Here we go. Cup of noodles is starting to go up in price. It's because it takes so much gas money to get that store. That's what the problem is. Probably 50 cents of that is the gas money. All right, here we go. Okay, Epiphany Cards. I know he has checked out for the night, but it is his turn to be a challenger. We'll go ahead and put his pack right there. Epiphany Cards and John F. This is your pack as the current King of the Hill. I'm going to try to find... Let's see if we can find some young guys to throw onto the board here. Maybe a couple of current star players. Let me see. Flipping through these things. And I must still be just in my old guy stack. Well, we'll just stick with the old guys then. Now here's one. Got a Zach Gallen rookie from Diamond Kings. We'll throw that one on the board. Nice Zach Gallen rookie card. How about a Bowman Chrome Nick Solak rookie? And let's see what else is kicking around in my stack of cards here. Let's see. Sorry, this is taking me a minute. Want it to be a good card. Let's put a Mike Trout up there. Base card from, what is this from? Update 2020 update, I believe is what that's from. So we'll put a Mike Trout up there. He's probably going to hit the Hall of Fame one day. All right. Let's see. Since I tried to get all young guys up there, let's go with the youngest player from the pack. Youngest player in the pack. Hey, Hoig 8181. Let's put you on our list so that you can participate in the pack wars here. 8181. All right. Welcome. It's the first time we've seen you. Welcome to the Grim Ripper. All right. Epiphany Cards. Youngest player. Let's see who we can get. Oh, not a problem at all, mess of things. I have fun doing this. It's always cool. Pack Wars have been a favorite of mine forever. I used to play these at my local card shop years ago. We're talking, what, 10, 20, over 30 years ago. And we'd sit there in the shop. I'd buy a pack. The owner would pull a pack out, and we'd have, 3, 4 guys at a time playing. So they'd buy packs from the owner, and we'd have a pack war, and whoever won we actually got all the cards. So yeah, it was gambling, I guess, but it was sure a lot of fun. All right. Youngest player. Here we go. 1960. That's not too young for these guys. There's a 67. That's going to be the youngest so far from this pack. There's a 59 and a 60, a 61. Jamie Moyer's a young guy. 62, 64, 66, 60, 63, 61, 57, 62, and 1960. So the youngest player is going to be this Jason Grimley card, playing for the Phillies at that point, born August 7th of 1967. That's your youngest player there, Epiphany. Now, John F., let's see if you can find a player who is younger than 1967. Yeah, we were doing pack wars of like 1987 Fleer, 1986 stuff. I mean, at that time, obviously, junk wax wasn't necessarily considered junk wax. And there was still stuff in the store like 1983, 84, 85 tops, all that early top stuff. So it was a lot of fun for sure back in the old days. All right, young players, 1963 is what we're going to start out with. So that's the youngest so far. 1963. Mark Grace, 1964. He's going to take the spot for this pack. 62, 63. This guy was born in 58. 1964, November. He's younger. John Burkett is going to knock Mark Grace off of his youngest person pedestal from this pack. Hey, there's a John Smoltz card coming up. 58. Nice looking 1990 Smoltzy. He is going, 1967. Let's finish this pack off because 67 is going to be the year we need. Oh, there's that Nolan Ryan. Who needed this Nolan Ryan for strikeouts? I can't remember who needed that. There's the Nolan Ryan card. He's showing 5,076 strikeouts. He would have beaten Bert Blyleven. But there's the Nolan Ryan from this, and he's old, 1947. Too bad this wasn't oldest player pack. 59, 65, 63, and 61. All right. John Smoltz was born on May 15th of 67. What's the month and year for Mr. Jason Grimley? Jason Grimley was born in August of 67. That means that Jason Grimley is the youngest player in this pack. And Epiphany card collector is going to head to the top of the hill. So John F., sorry, we got to boot you to the bottom for this week. Try again next week. Okay, Epiphany cards gets the Jason Grimley and the Hall of Fame John Smoltz card, which is pretty cool. That's another fun thing about the game we're playing here. You never know who the winning cards are going to be, so you do end up with some Hall of Famers. A little bit of extra icing on the cake right there with the John Smoltz. Let me get some more little tabs of paper to mark my stacks of who owns these cards. All right. John F. just got beaten by Epiphany. So let's put Epiphany's name on this stack. Epiphany cards. All right. Kenny Weaver. It is your turn. You are the new challenger, Kenny. Here we go. Kenny. And here is Epiphany's pack. All right, Kenny, here we go. Wayne Finicum is suggesting lowest ERA. We could do that. Lowest ERA. Let's see. Let's see. Should we put this one up? For the prize? Some of you might remember this card. I tricked a lot of people with this card, didn't I? Oh, let's see. All right. Gonna try to find some good players here. Let's do. About a Kevin Biggio rookie card. We'll put him on the board. Kevin Biggio. See who else we have here. Did I just get you, Shaw? Yeah, that's a reprint of the No Name. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this one. So on the front, it looks exactly like the 1990 Topps version of it. But when you flip it over, it's an insert of the cards your mom threw away. So it's just a little reminiscence of some poor kid that probably had this in his shoebox when he was a kid back in the 90s, and then he went off to college and his mother threw it away. So that's just a fun card. I like that. I can't remember what those came in, but it's a lot of fun. Okay, let's get a couple of more cards up here. How about an AJ Puck? Let's put an AJ Puck rookie up there from Topps Big League. And last, but certainly not least, how about a... Trying to find a good one here. Let's see. When were you collecting cards, Wayne? How old were the cards that your mother threw away? I don't know. The No Name Frank Thomas, if you get it in a PSA 10 condition, an original, it's worth a pretty penny for sure. I can't remember I think the last one was a couple $1,000 I saw that sold. But I don't know what you had in your old collection. I'm still looking for another good card to put on this stack of rookies. Why don't we throw this Pete Alonso on there? Nice Pete Alonso All-Star Game rookie card from, I think that's 2019 update, if I remember correctly. So we'll do that. Those are the cards we're going to do, and we're going to go lowest. So best ERA, which means the lowest number, not the worst ERA, which means highest number. So let's do best ERA. Here we go. Best ERA. Oh, wrecked cards, huh? I have to tell my my story about wrecked cards another time. I have a good story about that. Here we go. ERA. Best ERA. This guy has a 2.88 for Joe McGrain. There's another Juan Gonzalez. This is the third Juan Gonzalez rookie we've pulled from this box. So we've got 3 Gonzalez rookies out of here. There's a Robin Ventura star rookie as well. Nice. Browning is a pitcher. He's got an ERA of 3.72. That's an infielder. Here's a pitcher. 2.67. That's going to beat out Joe McGrain. So Doug Jones currently with a 2.67 has the best one from this pack. Here is Jack McDowell with a 3.66. Derek May is an outfielder. Let's see. Pitcher, 3.48. Jay Buhner is an outfielder. There's a catcher. Doug Trebek, 3.35. 3.54 for Jeff Robinson. Here's an outfielder. So Doug Jones is going to have the number to beat at 2.67 over a 5-year career at this point. 2.67. There you go. Hit the thrift stores. Watch out for those Mike Trout rookies. That's not bad advice right there. Not bad advice. Here we go. 2.67 is the number to beat. Epiphany Cards. He's not here, but we'll wish him good luck. Here we go. Hey, Wayne Finicum. Look at that. There you go, Wayne Finicum. We pulled an Oral Hershiser with you on the stream. And Oral Hershiser has a 2.69 ERA. 2.69. That's not. Oh, he needed to beat a 2.67. Wouldn't have that been cool to have the Oral Hershiser win? But that's a 2.69. Barely misses it. Catcher. Here's a Jose Offerman. He's a shortstop. There's an outfielder. First baseman. Here's a pitcher with a 3.58. That's too high. That's an outfielder. Checklist. Here's a pitcher with a 3.48. Stubbs is a first baseman. There's an outfielder. How about Larry Anderson, a 4.56? That's not going to do it. There's another catcher. Here's a third baseman. And one more pitcher, a 10.63 over 2 seasons. Yeah, that's a high ERA. So Oral Hershiser, 2.69 was the highest of the pack, or the best of that pack. He's going to miss it by 0.02. That means Doug Jones takes it. And Epiphany Cards is going to be sent back to the bench. That means we have a new King of the Hill. Kenny Weaver, you are the King of the Hill. You're going to take home the Oral Hershiser, the Doug Jones, the Alonso, the Puck, and the Austin Riley. Let me get your name on those. And let's see. Make sure we got it here. Kenny Weaver. Nice. All right. Here we go. The next challenger is A Mess of Things. A Mess of Things, you are next. There's your pack right there. And one more pack right there for our reigning King Kenny. Has a nice ring to it, King Kenny. Let's pull something from the stack. Something. What does the old stack have to offer? Running low on this particular stack I'm going through. Let's do The Family Business. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the Toronto Blue Jays right there. And then let's put next to him. Trying to find. Let's put Dale Murphy up. I know there were some calls earlier to get a Dale Murphy going. There's a Dale Murphy card. He's always a great player to collect. And how about a very current rookie? I don't know how he's going to do. I haven't been watching baseball much lately. But how about Ryan Castellani rookie card? I don't know how good he is. But we'll put that one up there. And we don't do these fun ones very often. How about a Yordan Alvarez rookie, but the sketch rendition of it right there. Yordan Alvarez. Okay. Let's go Getting down to our last couple. Hey, Jeremy, I was just saying we're getting down to our last couple of challengers, and then a new challenger walks onto the scene. Let's put Jeremy on here. Jeremy, you are on the list now to get an opportunity to be in the Pack Wars. Right now, we have a mess of things going up against Kenny Weaver. And we're going to do, we've done youngest player. Let's do the oldest player from a pack. Here we go, a mess of things. Oldest player. This is when you want that Nolan Ryan again. 1962 for Terry Steinbach. 1964. 1965. 1964 again. Here's Tim Raines. There we go. 1959. He's going to be the oldest one so far in this pack. He's a young guy. 66. Oh, Atlee Hammaker is born in 1958. So he's older by a year. So that's the oldest one so far from this pack. '64, 66, 63 and 60, 65 for Eric Yelding. Ooh, here you go, Bud Black, 1957. He's the oldest so far from this pack. Oh, here you go, Claudell Washington, 1954. He's definitely the oldest so far, and 63. So there he is, Claudell Washington. Claudell Washington, born August 31st of 1954. That's a pretty good one. Not too many 50s guys come out of this set. Claudell Washington, 1954. All right, Kenny Weaver, let's see if you can halt a mess of things right here. Oh, we'll try to pull the Ryan for you there, Kenny. We'll try to do that. Let's see who we've got. Well, what did I say? 1957 for old Claudell. Keith Hernandez, born October 20th, 1953. That's the oldest one from this pack so far, and Claudell is 1954. So, Kenny, you're going to maintain your spot, but I still want to find the oldest player from this pack and see how far back we go. There's a 59. There's another 59. There's another 53. Ron Hasse is also 1953. There's a 60. There's another 60. There's 1951. Dave Parker, 1951. Wow. You got the old guy pack. 59. The majority of the guys in this pack were born in the 50s. 1960. 59. There's 64. Von Hayes is 58. Brett Saberhagen, 64. And your last guy in the pack, Mickey Hatcher, 55. So the oldest guy in this pack is Dave Parker, 1951. Congratulations, Kenny Weaver. You're still the king of the hill. Yeah, that was definitely a senior citizen pack. I agree. Kenny, we're going to put these cards in your stack. The Dave Parker, the Claudell Washington, the two oldsters of those packs, along with this little stack with a couple of rookies and Dale Murphy in there. Now let's get those guys out on the field. Be reminiscent of the days of World War II when all the young fit players were called up to the war and they just had all the veteran players and people that didn't quite make the major leagues come up and play. All right. Hey, Hoig 8181. I don't know if you're still with us. Your time has been a while in coming. I hope you're still here because this is your pack war against Kenny Weaver. This is Hoig 8181's pack. This is Kenny's pack. All right, you're still here. Great. Let's throw a Nick Senzel rookie on the board. Put that one up there. There you go. The most walkers and hover rounds on. You could throw a few. What are those things? Segways out there. Old folks can run a Segway. That's how they can run the bases, is on a Segway. Let's throw a. Who we got in this stack? Go back to my Hall of Fame stack. Pull some more folks from there. Need to get a couple of more on the board. We've only got one more challenger after this. All right. Couple more cards. Here we go. Here's some cool highlights cards. Let's see if we can find some Hall of Famers in these highlights. No, these are all... Oh, here we go. This is a good one. This one is Jeff Bagwell and Frank Thomas from... I think these are 2000... Now, what are these? 1999, maybe? 1999 tops, could be. Frank Thomas there and Jeff Bagwell. And one of my favorite cards from that year, we're going to throw this cool-looking Griffey in there. That's just a good-looking Griffey card. So we'll throw that one on the stack. And one more. What's this one? This is a... That's a fun card. Looking for one more cool card just to throw on here, since these... I don't have any rookies there or older Hall of Fame type guys. Oh, Don't Talk to Robots. We have another challenger in the house. That's good. That will help us continue the game a little bit. Let's put this Roger Clemens record breaker on the pile as well. There we go. Don't Talk to Robots. Let me get your name on the list here so I don't forget that you're around. Talk to Robots. Couple more rounds and you'll get a chance to be in the pack war here. All right. Since we have a pitcher showing right there in Roger Clemens, let's do a pitching stat. Most. How about worst career ERA? We've already done best career ERA. So we're going to do worst career ERA. Now you want that guy with the 10.63 ERA. Let's see if you can pull that guy. And I think I even pulled a guy the other day that was a 10.81 ERA. So we're looking for the worst ERA possible. Here we go. Pitchers, there's a 3.32. That'll be our starting point, 3.32. Jose Uribe's a shortstop. Here's a pitcher. He's got a 5.26. That'll be the worst so far from this pack. There's a 3.84. Here's the 4.50. That won't be enough to... Hey, here's another John Smoltz. That's our second John Smoltz. That's an outfielder. Smoltzy at this point had a 3.54. There's a 3. Hey, there's that Nolan Ryan card again. That's our second Nolan Ryan from this box. That's who we needed for that oldest player pack a minute ago, born in 1947. There's an outfielder. Randy Reddy is a third baseman. There's an outfielder. One more pitcher. A 3.0 for that guy. Drew Hall is the worst one in this pack. Over 4 seasons, he's racked up a 5.26 ERA over 4 seasons. Here we go. Have to be careful with these little stacks of cards that have those Nolan Ryans in them and stuff. Wow, nice. Nice pack there, Wayne. Excellent. Yeah, that was a good pack for you. Okay, Kenny Weaver, you need to beat 5.26. 5.26. A mess of things. Since I've finished my personal set of those little stickers, I'll be sending some of those out to a couple of people that were on the live stream tonight. But if you'd like to receive some stickers with your stack of cards, I can do that for you as well. All right, we got a Mr. October. That's cool. We're trying to beat 5.26, by the way, as worst ERA. Who we got here? We've got a first baseman, an outfielder, Darryl Strawberry right there. Kenny Rogers, 2.93 over 1 season. Mr. McClure. Wow, that's a crazy picture right there. 3.25. No ERA because he didn't play a single inning. No stats on that one. Bob Nipper, 4.49, or Kipper, not Nipper. Here we go, 4.47, still not bad enough. There's a 3.36. Then we've got a third baseman, and then we've got a second baseman, and this pitcher has a 2.81. I haven't been pulling the worst one. Let me go back through that pack because I have to have the worst one. 2.81 is the worst right there. 3.36, 4.47, 4.49. Okay, that's a 3, a 2. All right. 4.49 is the worst ERA from that pack. Not enough to beat Drew Hall with his 5.26. So Kenny Weaver, we're going to retire you from the top of the hill. And that means that our first-time guest gets to take home the Drew Hall, the Bob Kipper, as well as the Roger Clemens record breaker from 87 Topps, the Ken Griffey Jr. from 1999 Topps, I believe, and this cool highlights card league preview of Frank Thomas and Jeff Bagwell, as well as the Nick Senzel rookie. Congratulations and welcome to the Grimm family. Okay, Mr. Hoig, I'm going to put my email address into that here. I need you to email me your mailing address so that I can send these cards to you. So let me get my email in here. So it's thegrimripper1969@gmail.com. So Hoig8181, that's where you need to send your mailing address so that I can get your cards sent out to you. All right. Cool. That's always fun when you win something your first time out. That's great. Congratulations on that. Now, let's see if you can maintain a spot on the hill and win a second stack of cards. You're going to go up against Jeremy. Jeremy, here is your pack as the challenger. Get that one up there. See if we can get it to stay. There we go. And Hoig 8181, here is your pack as the king of the hill. to defend your title. All right, let's put this Dennis Eckersley up that we were going to give away earlier. Throw that Dennis Eckersley on the board. And then we'll put some other folks up. How about somebody that everybody feels should be a Hall of Famer but was never chosen, an all-star of Lou Whitaker, another great player that is not in the Hall, and that's just not right. All right, let's see here. Get another card up on the board. Let's throw up another great pitcher, Mr. Tom Glavine. Let's put Tom Glavine on the board. Hall of Fame pitcher from the 1990 set of Upper Deck right there, I think, which is what we're opening right now. Let's go for most years playing baseball. So the most years up to this point in the pack that someone has played baseball. We'll see the total years at the bottom of the stat listing. So we're going to want those old guys again. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And then we'll do most losses for a final round. How about that, Kenny? We'll do most losses for a pitcher on our final round. But for this one, we're going to do the most seasons played. Yeah, we need to get that Ryan again. He always shows up like a pack after we need the old guy. There's another one of those Baseball Heroes cards. That's cool. Here we go. 1 season for Dean Palmer. 12 for Scott Sanderson. So he's got the most so far. There's 4 for Kevin Elster. 4 for Scott Scudder, 4 for Eric Plunk, 5 for Ted Higuera. Well, we pulled a Ryan. This is the error card, by the way. This normally should have a red band right here to commemorate, I think it's his 300th win or something like that. So this is the error card of Nolan Ryan, and that thing in PSA 10 is worth like, I think it's like $60 or something. So that's a cool card. I'm going to set that one back here with my Bo Jackson and Sammy Sosa rookie that we pulled earlier. Get that one properly sleeved up. Oh, we all know that Mr. Fred Lynn here is an old guy. Now, I don't know how many years he has played at this point, but we know he's been around a while. So let's see. 16. There we go. That's the most so far. 16 seasons right there for Fred Lynn. 7 for Andy Van Slyke. There's Andy Van. 1 for Greg Hibbard. 6 for Don Carmen. This guy almost. He's got 15. Rick Cerrone had been around for 15 seasons by that point. That's a nice second placer right there. 8 for Kevin Bass and Jim Traber, 4. So Fred Lynn, once again, the actor has come to play the part of winner, possibly, in another pack war. All right, 81-81. Let's see if you can defend your title. You need someone who's been around for more than 16 seasons. Here we go. Let's see who we pull from this pack. We've got 5 seasons for Mike Greenwell. 4 seasons for Ron Karkovici. Got a star rookie. He doesn't have any. Mullenix, 13 season. That's getting close, but not quite. Julio Franco. Had he been around a long time at this point? Not too long. 8 for Julio Franco. Here's a Yankees pitcher with 5 seasons, Lance McCullers. Terry Leach had been playing 7 seasons by this point. Pete O'Brien, 8 seasons. Cecil Fielder, 4 seasons. Tony Castillo looks pretty young, 2 seasons. 5 for Chuck Carey. Ooh, here's that Rick Cerrone again, 15 seasons. That's not going to do it. Don Carmen, 6. Jose Oquendo, 6. And finally, Spike Owen for 7. So Rick Cerrone was your best one with 15. He's not going to quite do it, Hoig. Fred Lynn's going to beat him by 1 season. So we're going to say hello to a new King of the Hill. Jeremy, that will be you. New King of the Hill. All right, Jeremy, let's get these cards out to you. Fred Lynn and Rick Cerrone, Tom Glavine, Lou Whitaker, and Dennis Eckersley to add to your collection. Hope you enjoy those. Now, let me get your name on your stack as well. Forget. Grab a paper here. All right. Jeremy. Here you go. Got your name on there. We have one more contestant. Don't Talk to Robots. It's your turn to compete in the Pack Wars. And we had somebody suggest most losses for a pitcher. So we're going to do that as our stat. Most losses for a pitcher. And let's find some folks to put on the board. Okay. Let's see what we have. Let's go back to that same year we had the Griffey in, and we'll throw the John Smoltz card up from the 1999 Topps. Hall of Famer right there. And then let's see. Who's this? Here's a guy we haven't had on the board yet tonight. How about a Don Mattingly? He's another great player that just should be in the Hall of Fame. It's kind of sad that Hall of Fame is not a stats-driven award. It's a vote-given award. I think what they need to do is make it completely stats-driven and then have a hard line on drug use. If you've ever been dinged for drug use, and like illegal drug use or performance enhancing drugs, then you are disqualified. But then purely stats driven from that point forward, because guys with great stats and are clean players like Don Mattingly should really be in the Hall of Fame. I don't have an opinion about that, as you can tell. Let's see. Trying to find some more cool players. How about a 1987 Donruss Andre Dawson? That's a fun card. And let's see. I think I want to do one more card on this stack. Let's throw in one more guy. We've been pulling a few of these tonight. Let's throw in a Mr. October Baseball Heroes card from the 1990 Upper Deck. That's the insert set. So there we go. All right. Here we go. Don't Talk to Robots. Here's your pack. We want the guy that just couldn't win a game to save his life. Now, here's the thing. Most losses, I guess even some of the greatest pitchers, if they were around for a long, long time, will still have quite a large number in the loss column just because they were around for so long. But let's take a look at who we can find in these packs. Here we go. Don't Talk to Robots. Let's find the losingest pitcher in your pack. Losingest pitcher. Here we go. Here's a first baseman. There's a outfielder, star rookie, Greg Vaughn. Here's a pitcher. Hasn't been around long. 22 losses, Mark Williamson. Bobby Witt. 42 losses for Bobby Witt. Here's a guy. How long has he been around? Not very long. This is Rick Lucan. He only has one loss, but he's only played 2 games. Joe Kramer. 1 game, 1 loss. Wilson Alvarez is a pitcher. He's got 1 loss. You've got all the rookie pitchers in this pack. You need somebody who's been around a while. 42, so that's 19 for Dale Mahorchik. Got a lot of pitchers. They're just young guys. Greg Cadaret has 9 losses. That's a second baseman. Sveum is a shortstop. John Tudor. There you go. 68 losses for John Tudor. That is going to be, Don't Talk to Robots, John Tudor with 68 losses is going to be your number. All right. Jeremy, can you beat 68 losses? Yeah, Ryan would be a good one. Hey, we're a pack or so after when we needed him last time. Maybe he'll show up when we actually need him. Let's see. Hey, Jim Deshaies. Does anybody recognize Jim Deshaies? He's the Cubs color man right now. And in fact, this is the card I sent to him to get his autograph, and he sent me back this card autographed. So Jim Deshaies, there's him from his playing days with the Astros, and he's now the color man for the Cubs, has been for a few years. Hey, look at this. I think this is number 4 Juan Gonzalez rookie from this box. 4 Juan Gonzalez rookies so far. That's great. Too bad it wasn't 4 Sammy Sosa rookies, huh? Okay, we got a pitcher here with 2 losses. Yeah, there you go. A hall of shame for all the drug users. That'd be good. That's an outfielder, a second baseman. Here's a pitcher. Let's see. There you go. 117. That will beat 68. But let's see who the losingest pitcher is in this pack. There's a guy with 86, which also would have beaten 68. Who else is in here? That's a pitcher, 38 for Alejandro Pena. Bankhead with 32. There's an outfielder. There's another out. Wow, that was a whole string of outfielders right there. Yep, 117. Dave Stieb, 117 losses. Ooh, 148 wins to 117 losses. Dave Stieb's going to win it. For Jeremy, you are going to go out this evening as the king of the hill. Congratulations. We'll put these cards on your stack. Now, because Jeremy went out as the king of the hill, thereby winning the contest of the night, he gets to go up against me now for the prize that eluded everyone last week. There's the Bo Jackson rookie card, 1987 Topps. This is the prize on the board. My opponent is Jeremy. Mr. Jeremy, are you ready? You're the king of the hill, so here is your challenger pack. That's not your challenger pack. That's your defender pack. I'm the poor challenger, so this is my lowly challenger pack. All right. This is for a great card. Here we go. Last year had like so many ties. We're going to do something that will be almost impossible to tie on this year. We're going to do the most games played. Most games played. Now, I'm going to use the G statistic for games, which means it can be either a pitcher or a hitter. All right? So I like your steals suggestion, but we're going to do most games played this year or this week. So it could be most games played by a pitcher or a batter as long as that stat appears under the G heading. So let me see. So on a pitcher, there is a G heading right there. That's going to be their games heading. And hitters also have that same G, games. All right. Just so we're clear. Here we go. My Challenger pack. My Challenger pack. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, good luck, good luck. If I win the card again, that means it goes on next week's final King of the Hill contest. Yeah, Fred Lynn. Go, Fred Lynn. We've seen him twice tonight. We're going to start in my pack with John Moses, 620 games. There's another Bo Jackson card. That's his highest vote getter for something that season. Cool Bo Jackson. Always like seeing him. Here's Chili Davis with 1,186 games. 1,186. Todd Benzinger's a young guy. He won't have too many games yet. Jeff Reed, 362. Here's a pitcher with 115 games. Here we go. Marty Peavy, 13 games. Here's another sticker. Now we've got Terry Shumpert, no major league stats. Mel Rojas, 34 games for Jacksonville, no major league stats there either. Mike Henneman, 180 games. Walt Weiss, young guy, 247 games. Tim Laudner, 734. Jeff Blauser, 211. I'm getting a lot of young guys. Bip Roberts, 223. And finally, Ozzie Guillen with 775. So Chili Davis is my guy, 1,186. 1,186. All right. Just a second. I have to answer a text because I'm expecting some folks to come over and they're asking for permission for another person to come over. So I'm going to halt here for a second, cause a little pain and suffering while we wait to see who wins this one. Suspense is always good in a contest. Okay, here we go. All right. Jeremy, you ready? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Chili Davis and his cousin Spaghetti Smith. Yeah, there you go. I prefer their cousin Chicken Alfredo, but that's just me. Oh, look who we have right there. We're going to pull out of this pack right off the top. There's a cool Barry Bonds card. Granted, he'd be in the Wall of Shame and not the Wall of Fame. But he's one of the players I wish had just kept going with his natural ability because he was already such a great player even before those late 80s, early 90s shenanigans. I really think he could have put up Hall of Fame numbers with his natural ability. So that's sad for Barry Bonds, in my opinion. All right. Here we go, Jeremy. Terry Kennedy, 209 games. That's your most so far. Dave Johnson, 19 games. Mike Witt, 304 games. Oh, Dave Parker. Somebody called for Dave Parker. He's going to win it. Dave Parker, 2,177 games for Mr. Dave Parker. You are the winner, but I want to see if anybody has more than Dave Parker in your pack to see how badly you could have trounced me. Yeah, you got the win, but let's see how much you win it by. There's 309 games. There's 59 games. This guy has 40. This guy has 693. Steve Sachs with a 1,249. There's a cool Griffey card. Yeah, that's going to be the number right there. That is the number. 2,177. And just because you won, I'm throwing in the Ken Griffey Jr. checklist with the artist's rendition on the front. That card right there, surprisingly, if you've got it in PSA 10 edition, is about a $30 card or more, something like that. It's 30 or 50 at any rate. But congratulations, you are taking home a sweet 87 Topps Future Stars Bo Jackson. And there's the back of that card right there. Excellent, excellent. Congratulations. And I like how the back of his card talks about his football accomplishments. Bo was a star football player, got the Heisman Trophy, so on and so forth. That's awesome. Oh, this is cool. What is this? I wonder why they put a Sandy Koufax. Oh, on this date. On this date, April 18th of 64. Got a Koufax reference on there. That's cool. I like that card. Well, there you go. Congratulations. You'll take home the Chili Davis, the Dave Parker, who won it for you, and the Ken Griffey Jr. Artist's Rendition Seattle Mariners checklist card. So there you go. We've got one more piece of business to take care of tonight. Let me get to that. Let me put these cards with Jeremy's stack real quick. Yeah. There we go. Now, you did call the Dave Parker. That's true. Nice job, Kenny. Okay. We have one more thing to do tonight. We were going to do a spin for, I've got all the names of everybody who came into the live stream tonight on a wheel of names. So I don't know how many people that is. It's a lot, 20 or something like that. Thank you, by the way, for coming by. And we are going to spin for, let me see what I've got here. Let me see. I haven't picked out what I was going to spin for in this final spin of the night. Let me see. I want it to be worth everybody's time. Let me see. That's a possibility right there. Keep flipping through here. That's pretty cool. Go a little bit deeper into this stack. See what I can find. An 89 Griffey Donruss, huh? Or a 1990 Griffey. Let's see. I'm going through my stack of rookies right here. I'm trying to find a good one. Would this be a good one? Does everybody like that one? That's the rookie debut from 2019 update, Topps update of Fernando Tatis Jr. What do you think about that one? Okay. Anybody else have a feeling about that? Kenny thinks it'd be awesome. Don't talk to robots. Thumbs up. Sweet Tatis. Very nice. Wow. Sweet card. I think we have a consensus. You know, that's one of the hot words right now. Consensus. We have a consensus among baseball fans that the Eloy Jimenez card is the most popular card on the board right now. All right. Here we go. Tatis Jr. is on the board. I'm going to grab a random stack of cards here. This has a King Tiger tank on the top, I believe. A piece of history. No, that's not the tiger. What is this one? It's just the Warsaw Pact. Okay, so it's probably a T-34. Here we go. What I'm going to do is somebody give me a number to count down from the top of this stack. It's got about, I don't know, 30 cards in it or so. Give me a number, and I will count down to that card, and we will randomize the wheel using the second number of the card. X-Zol is first in, card number 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Here's the 12th card. It's going to be a rookie card from the 2021 top set. Take the second number from this card number. We're going to randomize 3 times because this is card 239. So 3 times. And since this was the randomizer, I'm including this in the prize. So let me randomize 3 times right now and see who the winner is. There's shuffle 1, shuffle 2, shuffle 3. Here we go. I'm going to spin this baby. And bam, here goes the wheel spin. Let's see who wins this one tonight, this special end of show item. And the winner of tonight's end of show item is Zach's Sports Cards. You are going to take home the Tatis Jr. rookie card and the Ian Anderson rookie card. Congratulations to Zach Sports. I hope you enjoy those cards. Awesome. Congratulations, everybody. Anybody who got cards tonight, that is so cool. I'm happy to send those out to you. I have other things on my shelf from last Friday that haven't gone out yet. Like I say, this last week was crazy. So I have last week's winning cards all packaged up. I just need to get the postage on them and get them sent out. I also have some sponsorship stacks here still from this past couple of weeks to go out. And also my May Patreon packs, which I don't know, Kenny. Send it to me again at thegrimripper1969@gmail.com just to be sure. At any rate, May Patreon packs, they didn't go out this past week like I wanted them to because it was a crazy week, but I have them and I just need to get them packaged up and sent out to you. So for Jeremy, A Mess of Things, Debbie, and Johnny at Epiphany Cards, my 4 Patreon members, your Patreon packs will be going out this week. So there we go, folks. Thanks so much for dropping by for tonight's Fan Friday. I had a great time again. I love all of the comments and the banter back and forth that you all do. I just think it's great to be involved with people in the hobby. So thanks so much. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. And I will be back putting up videos. There should be a Saturday and Sunday video coming out over the weekend. And then, of course, daily next week. Have a great weekend, everyone, and we'll see all of you later.